know there was going to be a bonus. Okay, here's the bonus. Give me a heads up. Ready?
Oh, hey, don't mind me. I was just watching myself play Super Mario Brothers on Rob Scallon's second channel video. This isn't an ad. I thought that would be funny, but as I started talking, it sounded like an ad for his video. All right, the video is all done. I actually uploaded it and sent it to you guys on Patreon if you wanted to watch it already about the how-to YouTubes. What'd you think? I have to wait for final approval. The sponsor really liked it, actually, because I think probably because of the best part of the entire video, which is my dad. But I have to make a thumbnail, which I think is going to be me standing in front of the whiteboard over there with a pointer and like the title on the whiteboard, like it's a class, how to YouTube. With I have to figure out how the title is going to look and everything. And then it's going to go public today. It's exciting. It's the best. That's the best moment, making the video go public after, especially these videos. I used to just make videos and upload, edit, upload, shoot, create, write, shoot, edit, upload all in the same day. And now I'm working on videos for so long, it feels so good to finally put them out there, you know? And then see what you guys have to say. And then real bad when people say bad things. It doesn't feel real bad. I'm kind of over it. But it feels worse when I've worked on the video for a long time than it does when it's just a video every day. Because then it's like, yeah, I probably could have done better, but I had to do it in a day. And I'm going to do another one tomorrow, so there we go. But see, then every video isn't the best video I could possibly make because I'm making them quicker. You know what I mean? Even though I do believe quality and quantity are not mutually exclusive. Like, you could make your best video and you could make it quickly. Because it's hard to gauge. There's no numbers. There's no gauge for how good something is. It's a matter of opinion. It depends on what it's about. It depends on its purpose. So it's hard to gauge. It is true, though, that if I work on a video longer, it's going to have more thought behind it. It's going to have more stuff happening. It probably will have a deeper purpose to it because I will have thought about it longer. Whether that's good or bad, it depends on what you're watching a video for. I do really like the daily sort of updating, you know, like to me, like, it wasn't about an individual video. It was about the process. It was about the constant daily update. And that's just not there anymore. And I don't enjoy doing it as much as I used to, the daily update thing, because I did it for so long. And now I look at Colbert, or, you know, talk show hosts or news anchors, or especially game show hosts. And I'm like, how do you do that? How are you not totally out of your mind bored at this point? Especially like Pat Sajak. He looks bored. He looks real bored, the host of Wheel of Fortune. I couldn't imagine, and I'm sure he has more than enough money at this point. Why would he, does he need that? Does he need more money? Is that why he's doing this? Because I can't imagine, after like 5 years, I think I'd be like, I'm good. I got plenty of money. I'm going to go try to do something else now. But I guess I'm more into creating things. He's more into hosting, I guess. It just looks boring. The same thing over and over. And he talks to people, he interviews people every episode, and I guarantee he doesn't care. This is like another group of 3 people I got to talk to, or 4, however many it is. Alex Trebek looks like he's having a little more fun. I personally like Jeopardy better than Wheel of Fortune, but I guess I like the trivia aspect, so that would keep it a little more interesting for me. But I'd still probably get bored. I feel more satisfied when I make something that I'm proud of than when I perform. I guess I'm not an actor, but I have acted in several things, and when I'm done with it, I feel less satisfied than when it's something that I created myself. So I don't know. I guess that's why I'm not an actor. Anyway, this is a ramble. I had no idea what I was going to talk about, but I have to get that thumbnail up, get that video up, And then the next video to tackle is the vegan video. I'm a little intimidated by the vegan video. It's getting bigger and bigger, and now I'm seeing comments about, I knew I would see comments about the animal cruelty aspect of it, and most people are understanding that I'm not going to like go deeply into it, but I feel like I probably should a little more than I was planning to. I feel like I should attempt to figure out a little bit more about it. I may set up another interview, a 5th interview, not including the interstitial talking to the camera that I'm doing, and sometimes I'm doing with China. And one time I did it with Jake, because he was my friend Jake, because he was over. So that's like how, and my parents are in the video. That's a lot of people in this video. But there's a guy I'd interviewed, I just remembered this morning, I can't believe I hadn't thought of it, in Austin for a Good Stuff video. It was a Good Stuff video about a guy who was vegan who now runs a butcher shop. And I interviewed him about why did he do that. And he definitely was vegan, I think more for animal cruelty reasons. And his whole story is sort of, well, I can be a butcher, but I can be more ethical about the way I source meat and the way we treat animals. He definitely seems to care. I know there are people out there that would be like, well, killing an animal is killing an animal, and that doesn't, you shouldn't do it at all. But it would still be a good interview, I think, to have him talk about the ethical treatment of animals, because he is from both sides of it. Like he's a butcher, but also was a vegan and cares about animals, apparently. And I interviewed him, and it's a good video, but this would be more direct about my own experience. So I think it would be a more interesting interview, at least for me, from my point of view, because I'm more invested in it now. And he's in Austin, so maybe I should line up that interview too. So, and I think at this point I'm so far in, like there's so much, I got so much stuff for this, I might as well go all out. I might as well make it even bigger. And really, I think this video, if I don't really bungle it up, I think this video is going to be something special, because it's big, and I want to make sure I do it right. I don't want to anger anyone. I don't want. The point here is not to say anyone is wrong. It's not to say, even though there probably are people who are wrong, like are treating animals unethically. There's probably villains in this story, but not real. But then again, it's like it's hard. You can't really say they're villains. Everyone is just a part of a system, and the system itself. I'm not on one side of it. Like I'm not completely against the ethical treatment of animals, even if you want to eat them. I'm not completely against it, and I'm not completely I'm not completely against people who want to give up meat. I'm not complete. I do think we can do better, though. The way things are now is not good. We can do better. We can more ethically treat animals. We all probably should eat less meat and eat more vegetables. I mean, some people have a great diet, I'm sure, but on average, we can all eat healthier. We could all be better for the environment. We could all treat animals better. I know that's true, but I don't want to villainize anybody. So I have to balance all of that in this video. I want to give out all the information. I want everyone to walk away with knowledge about how to be better for themselves, for the world, for the animals, but also, I don't want to be preachy. I don't want to say that you're wrong. You should feel bad. So it's a balancing act, and that's what I think I'm going to be able to accomplish with this video, especially with all the interviews I'm going to get. So I'm excited about this video, but it's going to be a lot of work. And it has a sponsor. It's a mail-in vegan meal service, and they haven't told me to say anything or like what I need to say in the video or anything, but so that means it has a deadline. That means I have to have it done like by the end of February, which I plan to do anyway, but I can't be lazy about it. And that's actually one of the good things about sponsors. A lot of these videos I've been a lot more proficient, I've been a lot more productive because of the sponsors, because it forces me to have an outside party that, gives me a deadline. Even if it's arbitrary, even if I could extend it, which I probably can, that's a good thing about sponsors, working with me anyway. So, that's all I got for you today. That's a long ramble. Lately I've just been turning the camera on and kind of just not knowing what I'm going to talk about and going off on tangents, and I'm kind of liking it. The way I see it, like, these videos are longer. They might be slower because I'm not editing, but I'm also talking about things I wouldn't have talked about otherwise because because of the process of just shooting, turning the camera on and talking. So I'm glad, I'm proud of what I'm putting out in the world, guys, and I'm excited about what I'm about to put out in the world, and I'm excited that you're helping me and you're supporting me, and thank you very much, and I gotta go do the thumbnail, and you're beautiful, and bye.